Welcome and welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're a first time viewer, you're welcome. If you're a returning viewer, you're welcome as well. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming and coming back again. But if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe. Please like this video. Please share. Give us thumbs up.
Can sit down.
And please follow us on our Instagram page and the young underscore and blessed. Yeah.
Then TikTok too.
We're on TikTok as well. We are trying to be more active on those platforms anyways. So today...
And if you are surprised that Annabelle is not with us.
She's sleeping.
So please don't shout.
Don't make noise. Recording session. Anyway, so today, without further ado, we want to talk about an interesting topic. Why you should not marry any. You're surprised.
Honestly,
why you should not marry any.
You shouldn't marry early. Yeah. You shouldn't marry early.
It's not everybody
Though we are the young
and blessed,
but you shouldn't be young and married.
So we just want to highlight some because we know that a lot of people, you see us, you're like, oh, you guys are looking good, you guys are young, you're married, oh, it's your husband, wow, I thought it's your boyfriend.
They thought I'm even your brother.
Yeah, I thought it's your brother, and all. Why that is very much good, why we are grateful to people for their admiration and all. We also want to tell you the other side so that in as much as you admire what God is doing in our lives and you want it or you desire it, also know that if you are not ready for some things, you should not do it.
Should not do it.
Number one is mental maturity.
Yes, mental maturity.
If you know that you are not yet mature. Maturity is not by age.
But
it's not by age. Either you are young, there are many 40 whatever year old, 30 whatever year old, 100 whatever year old that are just old in age, but they are childlike in reasoning, in behavior,
in acting,
petty,
in many things.
They are children in old bodies.
Exactly.
Let's call it that way. So if you are not mature, if you know that you cannot handle tough conversations, you can't talk about tough things. When you
can't make strong decisions.
You can't make strong decisions. You can't look at people in the eyes and tell them, no, I'm not doing this. I don't agree with this. We don't agree with this. Myself and my husband don't agree with this. My wife will not do this.
See,
you should.
Maturity. How will I put it now? Maturity while you are single extends to even when you are married, and again, it takes you'll be more matured in a marriage compared to when you are single. Because when you are single, you can take certain decisions yourself.
And many people are not really interested in you yet when you are single.
You act on your own, but now that you are married, you are now matured for two people.
Yes, and a lot more people are more interested in your matter, and a lot more, especially because you are young, a lot more people believe that you don't know what you are doing. So they want to help you control your home. They want to help you tell what you should do, what your wife should do, what your husband should do.
The thing is that many of them, they are well-meaning. They are just sincere advice. They are contribution to your happy home, but just that they are not you in the marriage,
and they are not your married partner. To your partner. So what they believe that your partner should do, they don't understand your partner. So what they will be advising you to make your partner do will only cause issues between you and your partner. So they will believe that you are young, you don't know what you are doing. They will try to take over the wheel of in their own bid to help you not to make mistakes. But guess what? No matter how perfect your tutor is, quote and unquote, there's nobody that is perfect anyways, but no matter how perfect your tutor is, no matter how perfect your mentor is, you will still make your mistakes. They made their own mistakes. So you too will also make your own mistakes. But in trying to avoid, in trying to help you not to make mistakes,
so much mistakes,
the tendencies are that they may end up destroying what they are trying to save.
To build,
So yeah, if you're
And
not
that is
mature,
not to say you should not listen to counsel.
counsel,
Please
no.
listen to counsel, but check the counsel very well before.
And just
you
know
listen.
that there are many counsels that will come.
Many,
And the Bible
like
says there are many
many.
voices, to none. To none there is no effect. None is without effect. Something
Exactly.
like that. Yeah.
Even when we had lot of counsel, we are still having counsels.
Yeah.
People talk.
Do like this. Do this. Now like this suppose they do. You
Do
know?
act like this to your husband.
Yeah.
Do like this to your wife. This is how you should treat a woman. Women are like this. Do them like this. And even now that we have a wonderful baby,
Yeah.
see, cancers are coming every day.
Every day you go out, people just believe you don't know what you are doing. How can you be handling a baby? You should hold the baby like this. You should turn the baby like that. You are small. Are you sure they don't even impregnate each other? Are you sure they won't? So if you are not mature enough to wither those things off and stand and be able to make your own decisions,
Yeah.
please don't marry early, because you end up frustrating yourself.
You see, you may even end up running away.
You will frustrate yourself and you end up frustrating your partner. Another thing is financial intelligence.
Yeah, financial intelligence doesn't talk about money, like physical money. It doesn't talk about you having a lot of money. It's the mind around money.
Yeah.
The mind
The
around. It's not the
mindset of
money
money
itself, but it's the mind around money. So if you are not financially intelligent,
don't get
sorry.
married, because money talks is going to come up every day in marriage. Before you wake up, your rent for the day has started counting. If you like wake up 27 o'clock, your rent for the day has started counting. Every day
And
you will talk about
even if you have the rent as a young man or as a young lady, you have millions stacked up in your account and you think, yes, let me dive into marriage. Calm down.
if your basis of confidence for you not lacking in your home is because you have money in your account and you not knowing how to manage money, how to make money, manage money and grow money, you are going to have issues, because by the time the money you have stacked up finishes, you will naturally be scared of how to go forward. If you don't know your way around the money, we are not saying that you should be an expert, but at least know the basics, know what you are doing, especially with the economy we are faced with in this current dispensation, this current generation, this current time. No matter how part of the country you are living, the economy is the way it is all over the place. Inflation is everywhere. It's not peculiar to one country, maybe more in a region, a continent, a country more than other countries, but it is everywhere. Everybody's complaining. We are all we are all facing the consequences of post-COVID effects.
Yeah, sure.
So you need to know how to manage money, financial intelligence. How do you make money? How are you going? How do you know how to manage money? Because it's another thing. Just like my husband said, it's another thing for you to have money stacked up somewhere and know how to make it. Some people make money and they waste it. They are quickly.
You can have millions of whatever currency you have, and in a day or in a weekend, you can go to a club and spend everything. And the next 3 months, you'll be living from hand to mouth. And again, having a lot of money with no intelligence, that money can control your home. Yes. And when money controls your home, trust me, it's not nice. Because you start making some foolish money decisions. Exactly. Buying what is not necessary in the
what you don't necessarily need. You will cook food that you cook. If you are not careful,
you'll be wasteful.
You begin to wastage. You'll be wasteful. You'll just be spending the money anyhow. You'll be making unwise investments, putting money here, putting money there. That things you don't really necessarily need to do. And the truth of the matter is that, God forbid, but in case you run into financial trouble, it is one thing that frustrates a home. We are not saying that we are financial experts.
No.
We make our mistakes too.
Sure.
So what we are just trying to say is that just know what you are doing around money. Here and there, you will need help. Having financial intelligence is also having reliable relationships.
True.
And having credibility. So that even when you run into trouble, you have one or two people you know that you can call, they can help you, and you will be wise enough to return whatever it is you collect from them at the time or even before the time you told them. So have financial intelligence. That is what will ensure the smooth running of the home. If not, as the husband, the wife will be telling you that, babe, rice is finished, or we need to buy this, we need to buy that. You are shouting, I gave you this also amount of money last this thing, you just wasted it. Or the husband, the wife is saying, shebi you said this also amount of money entered, how did you spend it? Yeah, so financial intelligence, very, 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 very important.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, there's no rush. Get
don't
it
enter
before you marry.
Next is emotional intelligence. Honestly, if you are mean, if you don't have emotions, if you cannot
manage your emotions,
if you don't know how to manage your emotions, if you don't know how to understand the emotions of other persons, then please don't go into marriage.
If you act on all your feelings, you are angry, you spill out. You are happy, you are all over the place. You make nonsense, you make very childish decisions. You
make nonsense jokes out of
people's pain, out of people's you are insensitive. You are making joke out of somebody. Somebody is going through something and using it to joke.
Like, hello, are you for real?
Maybe your wife is having a disappointment at work, or going through something, or maybe she's still trying to adjust to the married life. I tell her, I shall don't marry you last. I'll keep you at home. You're at home now.
Well, as little as period cramps, there are some kind of jokes that you dare not make. My mother was stronger than this.
When she was pregnant, my mother soup. My mother dey cook fire. My mother can cook. Her food is so nice.
It's better than maybe you should go and see.
You are angry 1 minute, the other minute you are all over the place. When you're angry, you talk. You don't have rule over your mouth. That's just how I am. I say my mind the way it is. You will still say your mind. I'm not saying you should not say your mind.
It's
you will
good
still
to
say your mind. But the time you say your mind is very important, so that you don't end up entering something you use your own hand to destroy. And if it's offense, my sister, my brother, offense is every day. Relationship is sweet.
See. I know you guys keep seeing people's status, you keep seeing updates on IG, like people holding each other, even the comedy, the skits that people do, the comedy. See, relationship is sweet on social media. It's very, very sweet. But come to reality. Those things you are seeing on social media is not every day. There's a camera and we act what we want you to see. And when we don't act it well, we do it again.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a cut.
Yes. And they do a lot of editing. So please don't think marriage is the way you are seeing it on social media.
It's not impossible to do. It's not difficult to do. But just be prepared. Offense will come. That's why you will cook the whole day. Something as tiny as your husband or your wife not quickly say, oh, that tastes so nice. You will find yourself getting angry. And sometimes you will be asking yourself, why am I angry? Or you will cook finish. You will expect them to wash plates for you. And they just do as if they never see the plates. They see. What you are just trying to say, that be emotionally intelligent. Know what to say when to act on, which feelings to act on, which one to delay acting on, which one to avoid, which one to confront. If you don't know what emotional intelligence means, you can research on it, read about it. Not be insensitive, not be reckless with words, with actions. You do anything to your partner, and you expect that he will just forgive you. And she may have beg you, it's okay now. Like the tweet we saw recently before we started filming, that the husband and the wife had quarrel. Maybe not somebody saw it. The wife pregnant wife fell into labor because the husband was angry.
Very angry.
He still maintained the anger till the point that the wife called the friend. The friend took the wife to the hospital.
Came to their house, took the wife to the hospital, and the man was still angry and he was still at home.
They had the baby, called the husband. The husband still did not go.
Out of anger, he said, I'm not coming.
So that anger is valid. We don't know whatever it is that transpired between them. That anger may be very valid, but at that point, acting on that anger is lack of emotional intelligence.
Even if the baby is not your own.
Exactly. There are some things that
a life is at stake here, honestly. Because if the mother goes, if the baby goes, what do you get?
Exactly. Because there are some emotions that you should not act on immediately. You will still express your feelings, but acting on it immediately will spoil something for a lifetime. That kind of wife now, no matter the preacher, I know, in the body of Christ, you say, I forgive and forget. Jesus forgive you, forgive those who as you forgive us, we forgive those. Forgive our trespasses, even as we forgive those who trespass against us.
I think we need to, this forgiveness of a thing, we'll do a content about it. Because many people keep saying forgive. It's good, honestly. Jesus forgive all of us. Even
but what is the process of forgiveness for human beings?
Yeah,
because it's not that straightforward as people take it. So there are some things that you will do. There are some little things that will spoil a lifetime. Till that baby that they had, we live to hear the story of what happened, and who knows how the baby will process their emotions towards the father. Maybe will grow to resent the father, grow to hate the father, grow to learn to forgive the father. You don't know. That one is a big, huge mark on the marriage. Like the marriage may not recover from.
True, and the woman does not forget what you do to her during pregnancy
at all, because that is one of the most vulnerable states of our life. So emotional intelligence is huge.
And the fear of God is very important. If you don't fear God, see, the fear of God does not mean you are a Christian, you go to church, you pray, or you are a worker in church, you pay tithes, I give offering, I feed the poor, I help the widow. See, fear of God is beyond that. Fear of God talks about you reverencing Jesus and His word above every other thing in life.
Sorry, guys.
See, Madam is awake. Madam is awake. Let's go and invite her to join us. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so guys, Madam is here with us. She says,
feeding.
I fed her. Yes. So, as I was saying, the fear of God doesn't necessarily mean you should be a worker in church, or you should be giving your tithe, and you understand. Like I said, knowing Jesus and obeying His word. Yes, according to the Bible. Yes,
fear of God, reverence God. Do you reverence? There are some things that you naturally you want to do. You have a right to do it. In fact, if you do it, you'll be justified for doing it. But the reverence for God, just like what Joseph said, if Joseph had slept with Potiphar's wife, there's nothing that will happen. Nobody will know. They may continue at it for a long time, except God just wanted to open them. But he said, shall I do this?
Can I do this evil and sin against God?
So if you want to marry earlier, you know that your eyes is not yet free from outside.
What God says you should not do, that's what you do. You are like Eve. Let me test and see.
Exactly. So reverence for God, is in spite and despite of what your partner is doing or is not doing, you will fear God and do the right thing. So if in spite or despite what your partner is doing or is not doing, there are some things that you don't be like. See, no matter what, if your partner, it's just like people that used to go out when their partner is pregnant, their wife is pregnant. No matter the state of things, at least you try your best you do it as unto God, loving your partner as unto God, not as unto the criteria they meet. Okay, she's kind today, she's respectful tomorrow, she's loving today. Fear God. If you don't fear God, because you are still young, all these adventurous, the blood is still in your body. You want to do things that will not glorify God.
See, I think this is even the highest. If you don't fear God, please don't just marry on time, because
you will
destroy your life, destroy someone's life. And if you happen to put to bed, have children, you destroy the children's life, because the cancer you give them will be cancer of Ayitofe.
You won't be able to give them the correct picture of marriage. They will not be
because why we emphasize on the fear of God is so that you can raise godly children, not good children. Good children. Oh, sorry, Mama. Yes, tell them. So you can raise godly children. Godly children are different from good children. Yes, your children can be good. They are nice. They're great and all of that. But it's different from being godly. Let me tell you, let me not start preaching.
And the Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. That means if you don't fear God, you are not wise.
Rema.
Teachability. Teachability is very key. In this age and time that nobody can talk to anybody, who are you to talk to me? You go tell me wetin I go do. I'll do what I have to do.
If you are not teachable, sorry. See, it's good for you to be alone. If you are not teachable,
nobody will teach you how to do
so
anything.
nobody
Just manage
nobody
your
will
life.
come to your space. Nobody will advise you. Nobody will disturb you. You get, so just be young and continue growing old. Yes, exactly. Young and vibrant, or young and keep getting old. Yes. So don't just bring someone into your life, because you mess up your life and mess up the person's life.
Don't invite somebody into your life that you are not ready to adjust, to accommodate.
True.
You want somebody to come and sit down with you, but you don't want to dress for them to sit.
True. Because teachability, it talks about learning. You will teach someone about you.
Somebody will teach you about you. I know some people will be like, don't be the married and they control you. See, all of us control each other at one point. Your wife will control how you dress. Your husband will control how you dress. At some point, baby, I love this one. It's just the presentation that matters. Baby, I love it when you wear this. They are controlling you, either subtle or the approach is right or not. So if you are like, no, you can't tell me nada. I know my right. I know this, my dear sister. There's no point. There's no goalpost.
Yes,
just stay where you are and have peace of mind.
For example, she's controlling me, and I'm controlling her.
Yeah. Just stay where you are and have peace of mind. Another thing is forgiveness. Forgiveness. Even Bible said that we should forgive
those that trespass us. Forgive us our sins
as we forgive those
who trespass against us. But you see, to tell you that forgiveness is very important, even the Bible made mention of it. So if you can't forgive, see, it's good you be a young bachelor. There's no harm in be a young bachelor or be a young spinter.
I'll continue the God when association.
Because when you are married, offenses will come, if not every day, frequently. Mm-hmm. Because the mush you see online that you admire, that inspires some people that I want to marry, it's not like that in marriage. Because nobody will quarrel or fight and bring it to the social media. Because the ones they quarrel and fight to see in social media, they are the dragons, but we are not going into that.
I'm not even saying this because you're a quarrelsome person, but some things that come up in marriage, that's why you know that marriage is spiritual. Some things that come up, even you, after the whole thing has settled, you not be wondering, why was I that angry? Why was I that angry about reason? That? So many things, if people truly step back and truly think about it again, you be like, why was I really angry? It's because the devil hates marriage. It's not a new
and if you be that kind of person that can nurse things that happened in 1972, April 2.
By 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. You are wearing this color of clothes. See, bro, sis, I advise you, please, just be
for
single.
For your peace of mind and other people's
to the coming of Christ. Be single to the coming of Christ. But because you will destroy home, you will add to the number of divorce cases.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if not well managed, you add to the number of mothers and
single mothers.
No, not that, because if you can't forgive, you nurse things, and we don't know what the devil can use that
hijack that.
You can hijack your mind, and you understand.
You now add to the number
don't pray for that.
Yeah, you now add to the number of broken children on the streets. Children from broken homes, nursing one bitterness, one anger. No, see, learn to forgive. It's hard.
Don't add to the frustration that is going on currently.
It's hard, it's not easy, but work towards it. Please work towards it. Determination. If you are not ready to be determined that this marriage will work, don't marry early. Because if you are not ready to determine this marriage will work, if you marry early, you will still divorce early, or you will leave the marriage early. So we are saying this because it's not as if they are not. Things will test the marriage. It will test the love. It will test the commitment.
Even from relationship, things will test your relationship. On your wedding day, things will test your wedding day.
Finance.
See, there are
relationship. There are some people that they never had interest in either of you's life before until you get married. It's when you get married that suddenly they now realize that they are now the chief justice and the knower of the right things to do.
The Supreme Court of your marriage.
Yes. They now be like, no be me born am, no be me train am, no be for my front they born am. I'm supposed to be able to tell him what he's supposed to do. He should be able. He's my child. I taught him in school, so I should be able to, even his wife is still my child.
Tell them, Mommy Annabelle, tell them.
There are some people that are not ready. See, they don't have interest in your life until you get married. You just get married, you start seeing different people that now looks as if they love you more than you. They love you, so they don't care what happens to your partner. So far, in their mind, they protect.
And they don't know that you are not the only one in the marriage.
So, if you are not determined to make the marriage work, you alongside your partner, please and please, for your peace of mind, don't get married. So that when those things come up, maybe it could be anything, financial issue, external relationship, maybe majorly 3 things that threatens marriage is finance, external relationship, and sex. Everything can be associated to those things.
They are all tied to those 3. Yes.
So if you are not ready to fight those things when they come, because if and when they come, because most times they will show up, just don't get married.
There are other things that
early or late, no get married.
See, there are many other things, but these few ones, just let's let you.
You are not determined to protect your marriage against people that sow discord. It's from the days of Adam and Eve. It's still here today. Somebody will come and tell you what they did not tell your partner, and tell you that your partner said so. So if you are not ready to be determined that this marriage must work, we must maintain transparency, we must maintain this, we must maintain that, we must maintain honesty, we must preserve this, we must preserve that. Early or late, just don't get married. So yeah, responsibility. If you are not ready for responsibility, don't marry early.
From planning a wedding.
Before you start saying, how old am I? I'm still young. I still have time. I can't be carrying this. My dear sister, a brother, if you are not ready for responsibility, responsible for yourself, responsible for somebody else, responsible for somebody else's livelihood, especially men, because this generation, a lot of things are flying around. But I'm not saying that a woman should be able to provide for herself.
What do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table? See, as a man, you are not ready to be responsible. When you say responsible for the shelter of your family, responsible for the feeding of your family, responsible for the welfare of your family. We are not saying you should be able to do everything. We are not saying you should be the almighty of your family, but be responsible that I must do something about it. Don't get married. Yeah. So we believe it.
Why are you hard on them?
I'm not hard. It's just the truth, because a lot of people type God when here and there. Hey, God when? Oh, I love you. Oh, you are lucky. Oh, this is beautiful.
Many people blame God for their faults.
Exactly. So I'm just trying to say all of this things so that you will not be lost and carried away with the fine pictures, color code, entrance dance. You may kiss the bride, the ring, flare, doing all around like
expensive
this,
vacation.
the party, the honeymoon. So like that, when all those ones wrap up, and they do wrap up very, very fast.
You read things that happen in marriage and not on social media.
Yes. You'll be prepared for it. So it's not as if I'm hard. I'm just telling the truth as it is. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Please leave comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think. What will you add? What will you remove? And yeah, we are not saying that you must be old to be able to do this kind of things. We are just saying that you have to be ready to do this kind of things. Yeah. So that just marrying early will not just be the only thing that is driving you without checking if you are prepared or not. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video. Please, I really liked it. Like it. Thank you very much. Share. Leave a comment. subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
We are the young and blessed. We
love
love and celebrate you. Bye.